What's up, BP athletes? It's Spence Crosby, and today I'm going to show you guys how to begin a calisthenics routine in your own home. So, stay tuned. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button followed by the notification bell. That way you're notified for future release videos. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to begin a beginner's calisthenics routine right in your own home. So when it comes to calisthenics, the best thing about this is the world is your domain. You can do calisthenics anywhere, whether you're at the airport, you're outside at the playground, or just like this, you're in your own home. So with this beginner's calisthenics routine, I'm going to show you guys how to hit practically every muscle of your entire body. And so the first beginner exercise we're going to be doing is the push-up. Now with push-ups, the prime muscles that you're going to be using is going to be the anterior part of your shoulders, your chest muscles, and then part of your triceps. So we're going to get in position. You immediately going to protract your shoulder blades or hollow out your back. Let your elbows pinch your sides as you're going down in the push-up. And your hand placement, it all depends. For the most part, with just military or neutral grip push-ups, I like to have my my hands right outside of my shoulders. So, and so that is your push-up that you can use to hit your shoulders, your tris, and your chest muscles. And so the next exercise we're gonna dive into is dips. Preferably bench dips. So you can find like a bench or a couch, anything. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the dips. So the hand placement is also important. The more you bring them in, the more you're hitting your triceps. The further you have it out, the more you're hitting your shoulders. So this is another chest, tri, and shoulder muscle movement. So I like to have my hands placed in a little bit more to hit my triceps. And so if you're struggling with that, you can make that modification. You go ahead and bend your knees. Then if you want to go ahead and progress, straighten your legs out. And those are your bench dips. Now the next exercise we're going to get into is a bicep push-up. So we're going to be targeting our biceps. So a bicep push-up is pseudo to what is called a pseudo planche push-up. Except with the pseudo planche push-up, your hands or your fingertips are horizontal. With the bicep push-up, your fingers are gonna be facing backwards or even at a slight angle. And what you wanna do with this, hand placement is important. If you wanna make it a little bit harder, you can bring it closer to your waist. I always go for beginner purposes, just above your belly button or right on target with your belly button. Now it's important when you're doing a bicep push-up to make sure you keep your arms straight, because not only are you going to build straight arm strength, you're going to be building up that tendon and those biceps with this type of movement. Now with the bicep push-ups, you're not completely isolating the bicep. You're still going to be using other muscles such as your chest, your tris, and also your shoulders. So this isn't a direct isolation of the muscle, but it's going to help build those biceps if you don't have any equipment. And so now we're going to be targeting our back. Now, if you don't have any pull-up equipment at home, you're just completely new to this thing, then I'm going to show you a couple of exercises you can use in order to target your back. So we're going to go into reverse snow angels. And so you get in a prone position, take your hands or your arms, and you simply just form an angel. Now you can choose to have your head or your forehead into the ground and kind of relax the rest of your body, or you can have your head up slightly, and you're just going to be using your arms and your lower, not your lower back, but your upper back muscles. And you're forming an angel. Other muscles that you're going to be targeting in the reverse snow angels are going to be your rear delts, as well as your middle back muscles and your upper back muscles, such as your traps and your rhomboids. But it's a great movement for lats and rear delt activation. So I'll show you guys again. Keep your arms straight. Start using your rear delts and your lats. When you get to that point, squeeze. It's like a pencil in the middle of your back. You want to squeeze that pencil in the middle of your back. Envision it. Make that mind-body connection. It's very important when it comes to muscle building. I'll show you one more. And those are going to be your reverse snow angels. And so the next exercise we're going to dive into is going to target your lower back, and that's Supermans. So Supermans are similar to arcs rocks if you haven't seen my intense core workout video. So with the Superman, you're going to squeeze your glutes, and you're going to raise up and raise up. So it's important you point your toes and you squeeze your glutes because you want that lower back activation. And your glutes are incredibly important when it comes to stabilization. And if you have any lower back injuries or you're just in pain, that's primarily the reason why you have weak lower back, is because your glutes aren't strong. So make sure you squeeze your glutes. So the next thing we're going to target is going to be your abs. Abs are pretty simple. A good beginner exercise to jump into is in and outs, because you're going to be working your hip flexors, your abs, or you can do bicycles. And make sure you just kind of extend that leg fully, because you want to really activate those hip flexors, because those are very important when it comes to core activation. And so the next exercise we're going to dive into is squats, which is going to be great for building your legs and your glutes. So you have your feet just outside, shoulder width apart. You can have your toes pointed out slightly. You're going to go in the squat. You're going to make sure you're at 90 degrees. You come up, you squeeze your glutes, because you want to have that good structure, that good foundation. Come down, and you squeeze. So another leg exercise that we're going to do is lunges. So with lunges, you're going to really use your quad muscles at this point. So a lunge, that 90-degree mark, switch, boom. Those are your lunges. Now if you're having difficulties when it comes to your knees, I recommend doing wall sits or sumo wall sits or even sumo squats. When you have a wider base, you don't put as much strain on those knees. So in a sumo squat, your legs are further apart. You point your toes out and you squeeze just like that. Or you can get on the wall, like I said, sumo wall sits, or just wall sits in general. Come up and come up. Or you can just simply stay on the wall, keep your back against it. And right now I feel it in with quads. Now since this is a beginner calisthenic routine, I recommend doing 2 to 3 sets and maybe go like 30 seconds each between each exercise. And now as far as rest time goes, I will rest anytime between 30 to 45 seconds. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this is a great startup as you begin your beginner calisthenics routine. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment in the section below if you have any other questions or suggestions. Also guys, if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and leave a like. And don't forget to follow me across my social media at Facebook and Instagram at Building Physiques. I am Spence Crosby. I'm going to sign off. Peace out, BP crew. I'll see you guys next week.